What's up guys? I have other aquarium pond video. I don't know. I keep calling it my first aquarium video, but now everything's gonna move to the pond, so I don't know what to call it. But today we're gonna move all the fish to the pond. I'm actually gonna use the old filter because it's like, why not use it? There's no reason not to. It's here. I paid money for it. I might as well use it, right? There's no point in not doing it. So I did record a video like 2 nights ago because I kind of started the pond a little bit. I threw in only the frog because I wanted to get the temperature right. Because here now, I got a better one than the other one. So this is at 85. I had it at 90 before because now it's at 81. So usually wherever I put this at, the pond is going to be 5 degrees lower. So I really had to figure out like what degrees I wanted it. And the water feels way better. Because when I had this at 78, this water was cold as shit. So you can see the frog over there. He's chilling. I planted it a little bit. I put some of the extra lava rocks. I moved over the pothos to the stock pond. And basically all of these were like shaken loose, or the plecos who knocked it around, and I replanted them here and they've been growing out. Everything looks nice. There's one blue shrimp in here. I don't know if it survived because I didn't mean to put it in here. It was just holding on to one of the plants. So I don't know if he's in here because I used the frog because it's the most hardy thing in there, and it could like handle the temperature. Cause I was trying to figure out the temperature. So I don't know if I could find the blue shrimp. He's probably hanging on to something, but I have a feeling he's still alive because last night he was just rolling. But then again, he's hard to see. I'm gonna take that out, put the air pump here, air stone. Once I figure out the way I want it. Yeah, but I don't see the blue shrimp. He might be hanging on to something. He actually might be behind his rocks, but he might have molted as well, so he might have went under to molt because of the constant pH changes, but we'll see if I find him. But as you can see, there's a bag of fish in there. I got 6 golden neons. So I like these guys, and I think they'll go nice with the neon tetras. So I'm letting them, they've been acclimated in here. It's about time to let them in, but I'm gonna just wait until I get everything ready. I'm pretty sure the shrimp is in here still alive. I'm just like kind of like trying to see if he pokes his head out. And we can see some bubbling, and that's from like the substrate at the bottom. The CO2 is like coming up, which is actually a good thing. So it's nice to see sometimes. But I'm not going to look for him too long because it's usually hard to find him, especially in here. Especially if he's inside the castle. He was zooming around all last night. A lot of people worry about my frog eating them, but the frog doesn't really eat alive things. She really likes it dead. If she thinks it's dead, she'll try to eat it, but for most of the time, she's really lazy. She likes floating food. So right now, and then I got this Amazon sword, extra large. This is actually $25, which is pretty fucking good. It's I went to a fish store in Delancey in New York. Pacific Fish and Plants. Yeah, I got 2 flame swords because I ran out of small swords, and then I got micro swords, which hopefully is gonna carpet the bottom. I might have to get more of them, you know, spread them out and let them grow and throw some runners around, but already gonna set these up. And then I'm gonna take all the plants out, re-put them in here. I'm gonna use some of those lava rocks to put those pothos in the second one, maybe. I might leave those in there for now because I have to do other zip tie setup. And then I have to figure out how I'm gonna hook those, but that one I think I could just hook over, but I might hook them on the railing, so one of these might just be for the filter. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let those guys acclimate and chill, and I'm gonna start adding these guys to the water. I mean, adding the... I guess I could just leave the video playing while I do it. Feel like a true aquascaping. I'm not a master aquascaper or anything like that, so don't want to hear nothing. Oh, the feng shui is off. Like, I don't care. I mean, I do care, because I want the... My main idea for the big Amazon sword is straight in the middle. And then I was going to use the biolog... the filtration pieces to kind of make a stone hedge around it. And then place rocks in a circle around it. That's my best idea. I'm trying to put this so the dog doesn't knock it over. Hopefully she doesn't. Nice. So I think it's about 15 inches down. 15 inches down to the substrate. And I think this Amazon sword is actually bigger than 15 inches, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to take off my sweater for this because the sleeve's too long. I'm just leave my beanie on because I don't want my water. I don't want my hair getting inside the water too much. I just have to take this Amazon sword out the pot. I mean, I could leave it in here, but I kind of just want it like inside. I'm gonna just try to get as much of the gel out as possible so the roots could be like free flowing. You know, honestly, I would have got 2 of these, but I think 2 of them is too much. But I might get another one next time. I've been looking to do a driftwood piece, but I'm still on the fence of like having the aquarium too covered up, you know? I still want to see the fish. I don't know how good the tanness is gonna be. Cause I put shrimp in there. It's not that hard to see the shrimp because it's like real clear water. But if I put the tanness, I'm never gonna see the shrimp again. I kind of want to enjoy the fish as well, you know. So I'm a little on the fence about it. I don't mind doing a tank like tanness, so I might save that. I don't want to damage any of these roots. I'm just trying to take this off. Right now I'm taking off it was plotted. I potted sword, so I'm just taking off all this extra I don't even know what you call it. Glue, organic substrate, whatever. I'm just trying to take it off. The roots are all nice and flowing. Alright. There we go. So that's the Amazon sword. I don't know if you can see. Okay, it's not really in view. You'll see it when I try to get it set up down. Oh man, she's like perfect size almost. We got the longest piece like hitting the surface, but that's okay. It means, you know, the plant has access to oxygen. So I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, it looks good. Now we got 2 flame swords, and then we have the runners. I never really planted a foreground plant, so if it looks a little goofy, it's because I never planted one. And I believe this is micro swords. But I'm gonna save those for last. So we got red flame swords. And then once again, I'm gonna have to get the substrate out. There was only one potted, so the other two I should be able to just put in. I'm actually gonna set these guys over here. Wow, these guys got like some nice roots. I'm trying to leave more space between my swords now because they grow better that way if you give them space. Because in the tank, there was a little too clumped up. I noticed a lot more dead leaves than usual. Yeah. So this last one's planted, so I gotta get all this stuff off the roots. I mean, this one had a lot for a small one. Yeah. Sponge over. You know, I've never really asked anyone what this stuff is that they put in the potted plants. To my knowledge, is safe to put in the tank. I just don't know. Is it good for like a long time thing, you know? So we got the second sword as well. I'll show you guys a top-down view later. Right now I'm just trying to get everything in. Now we got the micro swords. And they look like this. I don't really know if I should separate them or keep them clumped together, but I'm gonna see what happens. I just gotta get them out the pot. So actually I might spread these out because that way they could throw runners around and it's not all growing in one spot. I'm gonna kind of just trim the outline of the tank with them. Make it a little easier on me. So I'm gonna put this clump together because I don't want to separate all of them. Because a lot of people told me swords, they grow better when you plant them together as well, because all their roots start to gather together and they find the dirt faster. But we'll see how it does. If I can't get like a carpet going, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. So this is what we got so far. The micro swords, I put 2 flames there. That's an old sword right there. We got the big ground piece. I'm gonna let the golden tetras in. They're kind of all white, so I don't know if I could show them really well. I'm trying to get a good view. There you go. So how many we have in here? Get the rubber band off. They've been acclimated since I got home, which was a while ago, so I just want to let them in. Because this is going to take a while for me to do. I know some people will say I should have got more, but in my own experience, the tetras, the neon tetras, I don't know, all tetras are the same. Most of them, as soon as they get used to the environment, they stop schooling. Like my neon tetra schooled for the first week, and then after that, they never schooled again. They would like group up, but there wasn't schooling. Yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3. I got 5. I'm gonna try to net these guys. Set a raw dog in the water. Okay, we got 3. So I'm just let these guys go. I gotta get the other 2. Well, I did drop the bag a little bit, but these guys are actually inside the bag, so lucky them. And there you can kind of see them swimming around. Actually, the last 2 nights was the first time I've ever seen the fucking frog tired. He was going around in circles for hours, and then all of a sudden he just stopped. I never seen that happen. Like he really got out of it. So now I'm gonna start adding plants from the tank. So I'm gonna just be in and out. So I'm gonna take the swords first. Kind of get those settled. And this water is way warmer than my 30 gallons, so it's gonna be better for them. For some reason, this heater is very off on temperature. I don't like it. This new one is more accurate, but it's accurate to like you still need like a separate source to take the temperature. Because I did take like I have a thermostat. I don't know where I put it, but I took a temperature of my old tank. It was nowhere near 81. It was more like 70, 75-ish. So those fish had definitely been stressed water-wise for a while. And I didn't know because only part of the tank is like 75. That's why I have to be very careful with it. I'm only gonna put these about 1 inch in because this guy, the pleco, he loves throwing the plants around. And I'm gonna try to keep my eye out for the shrimp so I can show them on video. But like they're not good with like changes, especially fast ones. So I felt like I killed them by doing that. It's okay. It was only one shrimp, but still. I do think the plants are gonna do a lot better in here. Got the temperature right. Everything else as well. I'm trying to be careful not to throw shrimp in here too fast. And they do like to cling on the leaves. See the liquid has been like little strands have been taken off slowly. I've just been replanting them, and it's been doing good for a while. For some reason, the pleco just loves knocking them over. So I gotta catch them every once in a while. So basically we got a sword coast on this side, which I'm trying to do. I am almost done with my swords. Yeah, this one wasn't doing so well. I could see it's very yellow. I still gotta get proper lighting for this. I have an extra light in the living room. I'm gonna just bring it over here because for my plant in the living room, but I'm gonna just change it. Put it over here. This is one of the first plants I ever got, but I don't think I'm gonna put it in because it kind of smells really bad, and it just never grew like nice. So I'm gonna just throw this one out. And this one grew nicely. Look at those stems. I got this when it was like only a foot. I kind of want this in the back. That way it could keep growing long. Actually, I could put it right in the middle. I just want to get all these roots in there. Mm. This one not looking too good. But like I said, a bunch of them were like not being able to be spread. Hopefully once they acclimate, everything will look a lot better. It's one of my first plants, and now that I look at it, I think it's a Java fern, and I had it fully like submerged. So I'm probably gonna just stick it on something, and hopefully it just grows out, like between the rocks or something. Like hopefully it won't move. Yeah, like that. I get 2 hands for this one. Kind of just want the weight of the rock on it so it doesn't move around. There we go. Put one of these mossy rocks in the back. It's one of my biggest swords I have. Trying to give everyone like space. But everyone is looking nice. Oh yeah, that spreads out really nice. I like that. I'm gonna try to keep my fruity pebbles out the tank as well. And I'm gonna slowly just clean up the tank a little bit. Get all this debris out. And the frog is actually using that cave I made. It's pretty cool. He's not really a hider. I am fucking around with the pond a lot, so. And I can feel the temperature difference when I go to the 30 gallon and this, and the 30 gallon is cold, so it was colder. It's definitely not 82 degrees in that tank. This tank is definitely 80. I have another sword. This was one I replanted, but the roots grew real nice, so it's like a whole new plant. So I'm gonna just put it right there. Hopefully she grows out. And the heater is 800 watts. So it's the highest I could have got. I forgot the name of this plant, but I think it's Ludwig or something like that. So I'm trying to stick all of those together. We'll just toss the snail in here. See, I have no idea what this plant is, but it is one of the prettiest. Oh, my clip fell off. Oops. I stepped on the wire. Kind of have it here towards the middle. Fix that. Actually, I have a lot of stuff on the wire. Let me just move it to the side. Oh, wait, she's a little better. I'm halfway done. I knew this was gonna be a long video anyway, but I'm gonna slowly move in some of the snails. I might keep the Pokemon stuff in the tank just because I know it's crazy, but there really is no space over here. Oh, this is a long one. I want her right here. Alright, I'm about 90% done. This is how it's looking. Once I get on the light, I'm gonna have my light on the other side, so it might look a little better. And then this is how it's looking here. Total destruction. I still didn't find any of the shrimp, unless I threw them in there by mistake. But we'll see. They pop up, they pop up. I won't be so brokenhearted. I'll get ghost shrimp, and then if they eat them, they eat them. They survive, they survive. And I'll just stay to ghost shrimp because they're cheap. They're more of a feeder shrimp, and then, you know, they could just do what they want in the tank, and if they live, they live. I kind of want an ecosystem. I'm not caring too much about keeping everyone alive 100% of the time. As in, like, keeping the feeders alive, you know. The shrimp, I'm not super attached to. I know people are super attached to shrimp. I'm not really. If anything, I might get something a little bigger, like a mono shrimp, and they'll probably leave that alone. Maybe I'm going to service my filter before I put it in here. I haven't cleaned it in about a couple of weeks. I just want to give it a good rinse out with the old aquarium water, put it back in, then we should be all good. I was thinking about getting guppies and putting them in here. I wasn't too sure. I know the life bearers, so I was thinking about guppies being like the official last. Oh, that's cool. These guys are schooling. I might get some more of those golden neons so they school like that. I don't know what it is about this plant in particular, this Ludwig type plant, but it doesn't really spread roots. But I do feel the temperature and the tank was off for a long time and it didn't out. So that could have been why my beta fish died, because I had cold water. But I was trusting the heater. I think I remembered making a video asking if you trust external filters versus internal filters. Because honestly, I kind of trust the external more now. I feel like I can get an actual accurate description of the water. Because the internal one is like giving you a reading of the water, but it's the water around it, not the whole enchilada, you know what I'm saying? That's how I thought it worked. That's not how it works, I guess. Alright, I got 90% of the plants out. So I'm gonna start adding fish. I'm gonna try to give you a better view of that. I just don't want to aim my phone too high, then my phone goes in the fucking water, but there we go. I feel that's a nice view. So we got the male frog first. Get in there, my guy. He's straight in. Got one of the albino cories. Let's get him inside. I'm gonna try to get all this like debris out the tank as well. We got the second cory. We got baby girl, the white and red. Well, she been growing some blue lately. Actually, real pretty. We got a blue female beta. Doesn't want to come out. There you go. Start freaking out. We got the bigger blue female beta. Come on, you could get out. Alright, I gotta help her out. There we go. You got it. Alright, I'm gonna add some more, but I'm gonna just lower the water in the tank, and it's gonna be a little skip ahead because it's gonna take me a minute. So I'm gonna lower the water in the other tank, and then I'm gonna start catching them more. So I'm back. Oh, there's a little glare on it. Oops. So added all the fish. I had one albino cory die, but I think that was from a very long time ago. And he was like behind the rocks, so that was a way long time ago. I found 2 blue shrimps and 1 cherry, so I couldn't find the 2 yellows, and I think there was the other dark blue. So we only have 2 shrimp in here right now. I doubt they'll survive. So I'm gonna just give up on shrimp, and then I'm not gonna have them as my last fish in this pond. Probably I'll add a guppy. I think a guppy in here would be cool, like 3 types of schooling. So we got the neon chestnuts over here. The neon tetras and the goldens are actually like combining, because when I first added them, they started schooling all together. But as you can see, they're getting comfortable quick, so they're not really schooling anymore. Some of them are. Most of them are just solo. Let me see if I can get this without the glare. So this is the initial setup for now. Heavily planted. I'm gonna try to get like a GoPro, probably a waterproof one, so I could do like some underwater footage, because it's kind of hard to see the fish. These guys definitely like it. Oh, there's a shrimp actually. Mr. Man is still alive. They're so hard to find. I feel like I had shrimp in there. I probably just can't find them, and eventually they're gonna die. It's just so hard. I don't know where. Some of them was like between those, like in those holes, and I put them in here. I think it was one of the blues. But there are some shrimp in here. Are they gonna live, or I mean, it's whatever at this point. I'm gonna get ghost shrimp and just keep stocking it with ghost shrimp, and then it's free food. If they breed, they breed. They live, they live. And that's enrichment for some of them. Well, the toads maybe, just like hunting wise. Because I do love my toad. I mean my frog, yeah. I would never get rid of the frog for shrimp. So stop asking me. Everyone asks me, get rid of the frog. Like, no, I like the frog. Shrimp are not fun. Shrimp are not more fun than that frog. I promise you. She is very goofy, entertaining. The liver. So now we have the Goldens. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get some Corys. I'm gonna try to get albinos and a other Cory, like maybe a panda or something. I'm kind of tired of just having albino Corys. But I think we have 3 to 4 in here. This guy's searching the top. These guys are having a blast. I put the canister filter in here, so that's working. Sorry, my washing machine is going off. But yeah, tank is done. I sat here looking for any twitching in the sand to see if there's any more shrimp. Okay, that's how eventually I found the shrimp. My floor is like soaking wet. Sorry, my washing machine going hand. But that's how I found the shrimp. They were like skittering around in the sand. I was like, oh, I still have shrimp alive. But other than that, they wasn't really like floating. It was really hard to like, I really do sand is the best substrate, because when I was shifting around the sand, I saw how dirty all that ammonia fucking filth was just flying around. Like the sand holds all of that long enough for it to get processed, so that's why I really love sand. I think you have gravel or something, you just have to clean like every day, every other day. I have a little black sand I got in here, but it's not a lot. You can barely see it. It's like a sprinkle of black sand, so I kind of like it, to be honest. So everyone seems well adjusted. I still gotta I'm gonna save this basket just for the equipment. This basket is gonna be Pophthos. That basket is gonna be Pophthos. And I just gotta get a lava rock set for these two. All the snails are in here. Both frogs are in here. We got the shrimp. I don't know where the cherry one went. The cherry's the hardest for me to see. My eyesight's not the best, so they're not really like. That's why I don't really care about the shrimp as much. Like, I can't fucking find them. We got the pleco. You don't even know the pain in the ass these two were to get, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I have food coming for them tomorrow because they ate all the algae, so now they actually need food. So I'm gonna get them some actual food. And I got a fertilizer that was safe for shrimp, but now I don't really have shrimp in here. But I'm gonna order like 40 ghost shrimp, maybe 25, stock the stock tank, and see how it does for a couple months. That's my idea, to be honest. I was gonna do that and then get a guppies, like a peaceful guppy. Can I be honest? I like the school. I like seeing these guys school, but I think I need more of them so they could do it more often. So I set these up like ruins and put the crushed corals around them. So it's kind of like a ruin setup. I got all the lava rocks in here. I got the moss around. I ended up putting Pokemon stuff in because I was like, fuck it. I mean, it's aesthetic pleasing. I could get some more water Pokemon. I still have resin, so I could still resin some PVC and make it safe and inert. Temperature is at 85, but the actual temperature of the water is 82, which I'll keep it at that because 82 is from the lights, and then once once I start going to bed, once I start to turn on the AC, it gets pretty cool in here, so the temperature does dive down. And I have to be careful, so because when I leave, I gotta make sure the temperature doesn't drop that fucking low. So I keep the heater high, and it keeps it like bare minimum 81, 82. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just try to get you the overshot. But I think I really wish I can't wait to use a GoPro or something because the camera's way too sensitive. And I hate you can't just restart a video, but yeah. Shrimp doing nice. We have the plecos, frogs, the cories are running around. I forgot what I was going to say, but definitely looking for a guppy species. I don't know which type of guppy, to be honest. I know they're life bearers, but I don't think it's going to get insane. It might get insane, but I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna do with that tank. So if I get guppies, I could get a predator type fish, and then the guppies would just feed him, like a delicious meal every once in a while. So maybe you guys could let me know some predatory 30-gallon fish that stay 30-gallon fish. I don't want nothing huge. I know the plecos get big. I'm probably gonna get rid of them, to be honest. I wanted them at algae eaters, but I'll grow them out and probably just sell them off later. If they get to the point if they're just destroying the pond, they're out. Like, that's it. But for now, they're cool. So I did feed them yesterday, so I don't want to feed today. I'll probably feed tonight, because I want to feed the Goldens. I don't know if they ate yet. I don't know when the last time they got fed. Yeah, the shrimp is just zooming. If you could. I like how they just like zoop. They're just zipping around. Yeah, but he's in here. Another blue's in here, and the other cherry. And then the week or the week after, I'm gonna try to get ghost shrimp. And I might buy it online and see if they can ship it on the weekends. And I'll try to get like a pack of 40, maybe 20. And then hopefully at least 15 or 10 survive. Because I never delivered fish. I don't like it. I don't even like the sound of it, but I guess it goes along with the hobby. You can't find everything in store all the time. And most stores have the cherries. Those I don't know the species name. They have that type of shrimp that's like $8 a piece. I don't really like that. I don't want to spend $40 on 6 fish, on 6 shrimp. A mono shrimp I probably will get, but I'll try to get a bigger one. I don't want a small one, just so they leave it alone. The frogs usually leave anything alone that's like too big. She actually likes watching. She don't drink this water, by the way. Because I work with dogs, so dogs like actually know what ammonia is and they can smell it and they don't drink it. If your dog is doing that, then your dog is like, a little bit, he's a special dog, I work with dogs like at daycare. If a dog pees in the water, another dog will come over and be like, oh, that's piss. I'm not drinking that. But there are some dogs that you're just going to drink it anyway. But, everyone can be, Einstein. So it's whatever. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you would get I should add. Because I definitely want to add a decent school of Corys for the albinos. So I'm probably going to get 5 more. And then get that at 10, hopefully. I have 4 in here, or 3. I don't know how many. I have to do a head count. So I got 1, 2. I saw the third one over here. So I might get 8 or 10 of those, actually. Get the Corys. And when I get more Goldens, I just want 10 of them. I don't want a crazy amount. I already have the 10 Neons. I don't want more Neons. I definitely do the Ken Corys. The Plecos could stay as long as they're good. They don't get too big. When they get too big, then I'll, get rid of them. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I could find a place to rehome them like I did last time with the goldfish, so I'll probably do something like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the build. These are not the permanent lights. I'm getting one the same way, but it has 4 of these on one stand. These are just I had these lying around for my actual house plants, so I'm using it for the stock pond for now. So let me know how you guys feel about the pond. What do you think would be the best community fish to add to this? Because, I'm just spitballing ideas in my head, but I have a couple ideas. And I do think I'm going to just do the ghost shrimp and then stock it with like 20 or 40 every month. And then if the number doesn't go down, I'm not going to get 40 again. And if the number is going up, then I would just, benefit. She can't eat forever. She has to relax. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. This was a long day. I literally, I woke up. I went to that fish store in Manhattan, Delancey. Came all the way back. Did all of this. Back to this. And now it's finished. And now I could just, work on it every day. That's what I'm excited for, to really work on this every day, a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think about the stock pond. And I'm actually gonna, I know a lot of you freak out. You're like, that order pressure's too high. But this is 150 gallons, so I want to oxygenate as much as I can right now. Because I haven't had an air pump in here for like 2 days. I kind of had that. That's not an air pump. It's just throwing the water around. It creates oxygen, but it's not like that. That one's way better. So I'm going to run that for a couple hours every day. Just to get oxygen and water. And this is on and working, but for the most part, I forgot how many gallons it treats. So it's a 200 model. 100 to 25 liters, so it's rated up to 50 gallons. Which is not bad. This is 150. And I was going to do this filterless, so just having filtering it is a bonus anyway. And basically, since I'm not relying on this to filter this at all. All the plants is going to filter this stock pond. This is just there as an add-on. It's just there. If anything, I could stock this with stuff the pond needs. Like I could put crushed coral in here. Anything, if I need to do some more nutrient balancing stuff, I could put it in the filter. I could filter in the water. I won't have to put like some stuff like just hanging inside the stock pond. But cross that bridge when we get there. I think I'm good on everything. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'll see you guys on the next one.